out of nowhere, they're like, just look behind you. And guess who it was, obviously. Okay, guys, welcome back to a new episode of Half Good or Crazy. We want to start off by saying Happy Pride.
Vegas, let me hear y'all make some noise.
It's June 1st, and
Happy
we
Pride.
are celebrating. We see you guys. We are here. This is gonna be a good
Well,
time.
then be who you are
Exactly.
for your pride.
Today we have a really good show. I feel like so much has happened this week with like personal life and then like on pop culture,
Yeah,
the media.
I think it's so crazy. Like, you and I have literally been texting each other multiple times this week, like, add it to the list, add it to the list, add it to the list.
Yeah, everything has been like noteworthy. And, like, no, you know what? I mean, we need to take some
Yeah,
notes. We're gonna be covering a little bit about the Catherine Paiz, Austin McBroom, Call Her Daddy podcast. We have thoughts here on
a
Halfway to Crazy.
family.
We have thoughts here. We
Yeah.
have questions, and I think we're gonna get you guys all caught up on everything. Happy! Oh,
All the lore.
congratulations for Taylor Swift,
Congratulations to Taylor
the
Swift.
queen.
She now owns all the rights to her music. Everything she's ever written is finally hers.
Yeah.
I also felt a little bit like a clown because I really wanted Rep TV, and it's like
Everyone's looking like Boo Boo the Fool right now after that.
Blondie. Could we have that, please?
After those AMAs that tricked everybody, and they were like, Taylor's gonna be coming out, Taylor's gonna be doing this and that. Girl, Taylor was not gonna be going to the
You know who
AMAs.
actually? Yeah. Do you know who actually got her to do the Taylor's version? Like, do you know the lore behind that?
No. Oh, wait, Kelly Clarkson?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kelly Clarkson.
Yes.
Yeah.
She gave her the idea to like re-record her masters or something.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was like, you should do it and call it like Taylor's version. And I was like, that's super
I
cool.
saw, I don't know if I read this or she said somewhere that every year she drops like or every time she drops an album that's re-recorded, she always sends Kelly Clarkson some flowers every time of the release.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. I don't know if that was like
That's
yeah,
cute.
yeah, but I saw that somewhere. How was your weekend?
Yeah.
Sunday, it's been storming here. It's been storming in Austin. How's that?
No, it's been shitting in Austin. If you are on TikTok or if you've seen, I'm not sure, but East Austin got hit with like a supercell where it's like it's not a tornado, but it's like tornado adjacent.
Yeah.
Like they're sisters, they're not twins.
Mm-hmm.
But so I'll send you the clip so you could like post the clouds.
Yeah.
But I thought it was literally insane. Like I saw it moving. The clouds literally looked like I could like reach out and touch them, and I was like, "That's not good." So luckily, I was like, "Hey, we should move our cars. Like we should like
A little.
pull into the covered parking, like whatever." And as soon as we did, we got up. Our power was out.
Ugh.
It was hailing literally sideways. Like our windows, our patio windows,
Yeah.
everything was getting hit
Uh-huh.
with ice. Like it was covered. It looked like snow on the ground. And
Yeah.
it's literally ice. And then driving through like downtown Austin, like even by campus, like there was trees everywhere.
Yeah.
People didn't have power for like 2 days.
Oh, you haven't had internet either. I would literally kill myself.
Yeah, our internet's been in and out. And what's crazy is I think it's just because we're right by the airport.
Yeah.
So the service just kind of sucks. So if you don't have Wi-Fi, you can only really text. Like you can't really like scroll on your phone or like be on the internet.
Oh my God, I thought about that. I feel like that would be one of my biggest fears, nightmares, is like living somewhere where just Wi-Fi is just not, or like you have to just be on Wi-Fi the entire time. Like I've never, now that I live out here, like in the middle of nowhere, is kind of where that happens. But
it's the same.
yeah.
It's almost the same. But like, thank God, like Mariah's sister, she lives in South Austin. So literally, we went to her house in the morning to watch softball because it's the College Women World Series right now.
Oh yeah, shout out!
It's a very big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to all the women in sports. It's a super big tournament, so it's like literally all day. Like there's games every
Yeah.
day, like or whatever. So we went over there to watch the games,
Mhm.
came home to take a nap, and literally went right back because we still didn't have Wi-Fi.
Oh. At least you got it back, or I would not be able to survive. And then Mariah
Yeah.
works from home still, or no?
No, she's in office now,
Okay.
so they do have an office like near Sixth Street in Austin, not like Dirty Six, but like
Yeah.
the other side of Sixth.
The less sinful
But
one.
she can kind of like, yeah, she can kind of like come and go like as she pleases.
Yeah.
So.
Uh,
I took my first Pilates class
I
though
saw.
in Austin.
I saw you're
Yeah,
building a community down there. You're getting to know. You're getting out there. Kind of good that you're getting
I was
that.
so nervous.
Yeah.
I was so scared. I was so nervous because like I think it's one thing to take a random Pilates class in Dallas because I know where I'm going and
Right.
I know my surroundings. Like I'm literally, I feel like the girl like on GPS, and I'm like,
Oh yes.
where am I going? Like I have to have my phone on me. My phone has to be charged.
Yeah.
Like whatever. But it was really good, and I'm really excited to just like
Did you
hang
meet some girls there that were like kind of like friendly for the next time, or like any friends yet?
They were like cool. They were cool. There was like one girl. She was like giving like influencers. So like
Oh.
her and I were there
Yeah.
first, but she was like having a full photo shoot before class. So I was like, I'm not even gonna.
Okay then. Oh, she's like full makeup, everything.
Yeah,
Girl, relax. It's
not
Pilates.
like full makeup, but she was like flexing her
Yeah.
outfit and like you
But
know
shout out to
the
the
whole thing.
Pilates
So I was like,
girls.
I'm not. Yeah, like shout out. It was still a great class. So I'm excited
Ugh.
to go back.
I'm pretty much hungover, very badly. I traded our normal like shot of the day or whatever for some tea, some hot tea. It was just needed today. I feel like I've been just in comfy clothes. I've
Yeah,
been wanting to get some rest. I pretty much had a little all nighter movie marathon, going out.
yeah,
Ex-
yeah.
ex-
That was crazy.
Experience. I went to the strip on Friday. Kind of pre gaming for Pride, I guess. Uh,
Pre-gaming for Pride. Today was the Pride at the Strip as
I know
well.
we would have already been like probably
Like
there if we were.
pre-Pride, I feel.
Yeah, yeah, we would have been there. But let me tell you
Yeah.
this. So I was at the strip, getting there. Just kind of minding my own business, my p's and q's, everything.
Hmm.
Just I'm good. And I get a text. I've
Yeah.
been texting this person just kind of randomly here and there. Somebody we've talked about in the past. All good stuff, good communication. Now it's friendly vibes. We're past the
Hmm.
pettiness.
We're on the mend.
Yeah. We've grown up. Um, and I'm texting this person, and then out of nowhere, they're like, "Just look behind you," and guess who it was? Obviously, just like,
Okay, but like, what was your initial thought whenever? Because like,
ugh,
I've literally gotten these texts before where they're like, "Look to the left,"
yeah.
and you're just like,
But that's not what I was expecting. But the entire night, somebody brought it up at another previous bar. Like they were asking me about this person randomly too. Like they never asked me about
"Yeah,
him. So I was already kind of like on high alert. I was paranoid. Like I don't know why he asked like at the bartender. So I was like,
yeah,
whatever. So I went to another bar, and then this person is texting whatever. And honestly, it felt like I disassociated. Like I was so disconnected from the moment. Like I felt like a movie, like where in one of those you just kind of look behind you
uh,
and you see somebody that you just weren't expecting. And it was kind of awkward.
yeah," and then what?
Well,
But the photo that you sent me, he was like in front of you,
yeah, yeah.
so he walked past
No, no,
you,
no,
like
no. It was
past you. Oh,
No, no, no. He was right behind me, so I was already in front. So it was like we had gotten off the
oh,
car. We were going to the strip to this first bar, and like I just turned. He was
yeah,
like, "Turn around," and I'm like, like what? How does this even happen?" And it just felt like a movie. Um, but it was one of those like I think we were both trying to go for that hug because we haven't like seen each other ever, or like in about a year, pretty much.
y'all hugged.
No, that's the thing. I pretty much went for I
Oh,
went for the
no.
handshake. I went for the handshake like a fucking loser, I think. I don't.
Not the hetero
Yeah,
handshake.
the
That's
hetero
weird.
handshake, like in the middle of like outside of Sue Ellen's, like, "How are you doing, sir?" kind of thing. But I could tell that I think they were gonna go for like a hug, and I think I would have gone for it too. But it was just like, I don't know. It was just
No, y'all would have hugged each other and then you would have met up at the end of the
well,
night.
he texted me. He texted me. He was like, why didn't you come over here?" He was like, "I fuck with you." He was like, "I do not fuck with you." I'm like, okay, cool. I thought, yeah, yeah, we fuck with each other. I
But
just,
like, period, as you should.
yeah, 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 yeah. So it was just kind of, I don't know. It was good. It was fun. But last time that I saw him was at the same bar, and one of our friends poured a drink over his head. And last year around this time, Pride, it was that same
Okay,
time. So a year ago, we've grown. You could tell that it was a more mature meeting. But
sure.
yeah, my friends were like, "No, you keep it going. We're good." And the rest of the night just, yeah, just kind of flew by. Literally, next thing you know, it's like 9 in the morning.
No, I'm waking up and you're like still
Yeah,
awake.
I'm like waiting, hoping she'll reply, and I can tell her, "Oh, hey, I've been, I'm still hanging out." I'm still,
I'm literally like in morning and you're like, yeah, it's been morning,
yeah,
bitch.
bitch. I know, I know. It's been morning for several hours. So I kind of need to just chill out. I think this Pride month, I am gonna take it easy though. I'm like, ugh, I wanna.
Yeah.
I've been, yeah, I've been doing it too much. I've been doing.
I don't even know when Austin Pride is.
Do you think they'll do like a big thing, or have you seen any like?
I'm not sure.
You should join one of those like Facebook groups. If you know how they have one for Dallas and like,
Well, so it's not okay, it's not a gay bar, but I think it's like gay
yeah,
adjacent. But it's an all women's sports bar that
uh-huh,
only shows women's sports in Austin.
okay,
It's called like the 1972,
yeah.
I think. Um, and they do dollar wings
Oh,
for the wings games. And
dollar.
we had went to Costco, and I was like telling Mariah, I was like, oh, like we didn't get pizza on the way out. I was like, should we go watch the Wings game?
Yeah,
And she was like, yeah, like let's go. And so we went, and it was such a cool vibe. The
yeah.
energy was like so cute.
Okay.
They had like sports stuff
Yeah.
everywhere. They did have like gay flags, like the flags and stuff.
So the
So
ally, ally queen.
for the allies.
Hmm.
So I wonder if like they'll post anything
Yeah, you should probably
like
join. Like literally,
about
like just try
Pride.
to find anything community Austin. I'm sure there's tons of groups like of people, and maybe
I know.
they
I'm about
like
to do it.
events and things like that. I
Yeah,
literally had.
I am super excited. I know it's like a little different because I think Dallas. I honestly didn't even realize this until our friend Chris posted it.
Yeah.
But Dallas is like one of the only cities I think in the U.S. that has like a full gay strip.
Oh, a strip.
Yeah, I think.
Well, there's West Hollywood,
You know
but
how
it's like, mm, yeah, it's not like,
but I think like Dallas is known like for the gay strip. Like
yeah.
it's a whole strip full of gay
Yeah, and
bars and like
truly, I
gay
prefer
things.
Dallas Strip over West Hollywood. West Hollywood is expensive. It's a lot of like pretentious people
Yeah.
also too. It's like very clicky. It's very not as fun. Like Dallas, you could see like
Mhm.
it's a community. It's fun. It's like people care about each other. They look out for each other there. So it's like I prefer Dallas over LA for sure. But event maybe one day we can go to one of those Pride events that they always do.
Yeah. Oh, so Austin Pride per Google is August 23rd.
Oh, August 23rd. Okay, because they usually do stuff around September too, and I know Dallas is having something in September, so I'm sure they.
Yeah.
It's Pride every year. It's Pride every
Yeah.
day.
So it's actually, oh, yeah, there's like tickets. Last year there was 400,000.
Oh shit, it's a big event.
Yeah. So that should be really fun. I'm really
Hmm.
excited for that.
Okay, Chrisleys.
Oh, I think it's like a walk too. Oh my God. God bless America.
Okay, so we talked. There's an episode we filmed this for this, but I think we wanted to just discuss some more stuff. So we're gonna push that episode to another day. But this episode today, okay, the Chrisleys, they got out of jail. There's pictures. There's interviews already. I know we like them here and there, but I think they're problematic in a way. Entertaining but problematic.
Really?
Entertainment but
Oh,
problematic.
I love the Chrisleys. I love me some Chrisleys. I don't know if they did it or didn't do it.
I think they did.
Whatever.
Yeah, I think they did it,
Whatever.
but I
It's
think,
fine. They served 2 years. People literally like do a million worse things and go to jail for like 6 months.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I think their sentencing was a little too rough, whatever. But okay, hear me out, hear me out, hear me out.
Okay.
I was telling, I was like talking to like a couple people about it, and here's my hot take. Here's my hot
Okay.
take. Savannah is not really for Trump. Savannah's not really for Trump. I think she rode the wave that she needed to ride
Hmm.
to get her parents out of jail because the moment Todd got out, what has he been talking about ever since? Prison reform and how
Yeah.
it's not fair and how I saw a whole interview where he was like, there was African American people who weren't getting the same treatment that I was getting. When I would ask for something, I would get it. When they would ask for something, they wouldn't get it.
Yeah.
And I was so happy because I was like,
Yeah.
this is what we need.
Okay.
Like, this is what we need.
Yeah.
Him and people like him who hold a lot of like Trump audience to sit back and be like,
Right.
oh, oh, this isn't cool. This isn't fair.
Okay, yeah, I see that, and I think that's where the positive stuff is gonna come out. Yeah, regardless whether you like them or not, I think that is an important thing, and that I mean, I'm glad they're doing it. I know the person that helped out, or I don't know how involved she was, but I saw videos and pictures. Alice Johnson, the one that was, she was helped by Kim Kardashian. Remember that big case? She
Hmm.
got her out of jail. Um, so I know that that lady, she's been also working with like Trump, and I mean, I'm sure she's not
Yeah.
loving Trump and his policies and everything, but it's
Yeah.
also, I mean, she's doing something
I think
good.
I'm also so nervous because now that he's like doing all of his pardons, I'm like, is he gonna pardon Diddy?
Oh, there's no way. There's literally no way. I feel like that is
If he pardons Diddy, like I don't know what the world is gonna like. The world is gonna
we're
shit.
already a joke. The
Like,
US is already a joke right now. People are not taking us seriously. So I
yeah,
just know that everyone is gonna be
I literally just read that for college universities, they were saying that they're like the international rates of like international kids coming here is like dropping like
yeah.
tremendously, and I'm like, well, yeah, bitch, who wants to come here?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
it's cheaper. It's so much cheaper to go to university overseas, like go
Yeah.
international for us to go than for them to come here.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I hope that the Chrisleys are gonna be using this as like a learning lesson, and then maybe help out with those issues that are like actually important. And I mean, I'm sure they're gonna be trying to fight their own fight, but if they have a platform and he saw
Yeah,
things, and I'm glad, that they kind of.
I know. I really hope that it stays that way, and I really hope that Savannah like
I just hate
comes
her
out as
talking
not
like
so
about
much of a trumpet.
just her like her
I
pink
know.
little outfit of all like MAGA. I'm like,
Her
girl,
pink little outfit. But I truly think it was just like a facade. Like I think she was just doing what she needed to
to
do.
get him out. I mean, what do you think of their look?
Yeah.
I already knew Todd was gonna be already like coming out, getting his highlights, getting everything done. He's a
She looked a little
diva.
more buff. I was like,
He's a
okay.
diva.
I mean, Julie looked good. I mean, you can tell she needs her hair done and like she needs her girly maintenance.
Yeah, she looked
You know,
rough.
I'm like, all right. I mean, but she's an older woman. Like, what did you expect? Like,
Yeah,
she's not getting her hair highlighted in prison.
yeah. But we're
Like,
used to seeing her like in this glam always, and like I feel like I never saw her even without makeup. So it was kind of strange to see her like that.
yeah.
But I already knew Todd was gonna be a
True, because
diva.
I think she's that true like Southern woman. Like
Yeah.
I'm getting up, I'm teasing my hair, like I'm putting on my makeup from like
So
me.
you'll be locked in for the show for the new season.
Oh, I'm locked in.
Every yeah,
I'm gonna.
get that subscription on Netflix or wherever it's gonna come out.
Can you believe I just saw?
What?
I literally just opened my phone really quick because my mom had sent me a picture, but
Uh huh.
I just saw a picture and like I thought JoJo Siwa being not gay was like I thought it was a joke.
Wait, what?
Look at that.
Wait, who's that?
JoJo Siwa.
Oh, I literally just tweeted something about that. I'm like happy pride or something like that. I am not understanding Miss Jojo.
Who?
Did you do you know
Girl.
who he is or how that happened?
He must have the most magical. magical little piece
I
to
mean,
turn her.
I mean, yeah, you know.
I mean, wasn't she always bisexual or like or
Um, I think she was saying she was queer, or maybe she might have said no. I think she was saying she was fully gay. I think she was literally saying because she said she invented gay music or gay pop or something, some shit like that.
oh, who's Chris Hughes?
I don't know, but I think he's some reality star in the UK because they did Big Brother UK or Celebrity Big Brother together,
Oh,
and that's where they kind of started their own romance. But did you see that she dumped her, or she didn't even dump her girlfriend, but she was like cuddling with this guy on Big Brother?
yeah. I heard that she like broke up with her like at the premiere,
Yeah,
like outside. The,
I think it's also like we forget sometimes that JoJo is also kind of young. I think she's like 21, but like barely turned 21. I mean, she's not. I don't think she's also the brightest, and she's still finding herself. I think she's finding herself. We'll give her that.
she's young. It's
We all were
fine.
21. We all remember.
Yeah.
We were all there. Um,
Okay, but like I was never not aware that I was gay.
yeah, right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like
She knew.
like I knew who I was from a very young
Yeah.
age. Like
Right. So I don't know. I don't know what she's doing. But also I think she's just an attention seeker, and she's in
no,
entertainment.
he's not from the UK. He's an American entrepreneur.
Oh, I thought he was a reality star because he was on reality TV. So,
He met Mark Zuckerberg.
oh wow, he's like the mark of the UK.
Oh, I think he like helped launch Facebook.
I've literally never heard of him. Maybe are we sure it's the right one?
I don't know. This is what ChatGPT said.
Oh well, might be, but I don't know. Never heard of him.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh my god. Oh,
I can't believe.
what?
Go ahead. No, I'm not ready. No, I'm so ready to talk about
Yeah.
the Catherine
Yeah,
Paiz.
I was gonna say, so we both watched this week Call Her Daddy came out with an episode with Catherine Pye. She was the wife of Austin McBroom. They were married for few years. I don't know how long. Give us a little bit of rundown
Yeah.
because I'm not sure of their background. I kind of know here and there, and I just know their drama and scandal.
Okay, so from what I know, and I'm not like a fan stan,
Hmm.
um, but I also think like our our age of millennials or whatever, we were on YouTube.
Yeah,
Like the beauty gurus, all the community, like everyone was like on YouTube.
yes,
And Jacqueline Hill had posted and she was like, have you ever watched the Ace Family?
yeah.
Like I started watching the Ace Family and like I'm so obsessed with them. And so I was like, cool. Like I'll go watch it. And it was literally just like a legitimate cute little family.
Yeah,
So it was Catherine, Austin, they have a daughter. I think her name was like Ella or
yeah.
something. And they would just like post family vlogs. They would like go do stuff. Like I don't know, it was just kind of cute. And I was like, oh, whatever. Well, supposedly Austin was like a D1 athlete,
Hmm. Yes.
and from LA, like somewhere in LA, he was like a D1 athlete. Like I don't know what school.
Okay.
And Catherine's family was like from Panama or
Hmm.
something. She grew up like very poor
Okay.
and like didn't really have anything.
Hmm.
She went out to LA to like make a name for herself.
Hmm.
Um, she's obviously like drop dead gorgeous. Like I think that just like speaks for itself. I know that she did have a little like relationship with Michael B. Jordan
Oh yeah, that was
for
kind of
a
one of
little
the weird
bit.
fun facts that I saw somewhere. I'm like, girl, what?
Yeah, just like a weird fun fact. And I think knowing now, like she kind of fumbled her bag.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I didn't
she
know.
said that she in the interview she said that she met Austin at a
Uh
party,
huh.
and whenever she like was introduced to him, she was like it was very kismic.
Yeah.
Like the connection, she felt like she already knew him. She felt like he was very
Me at the strip
familiar.
this weekend when I got that.
And now
Literally. No.
You're like, I feel something in my gut.
Sparks fly. Anyway.
No, literally. So they went on a date to Nobu, Malibu.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Nobu,
I saw
Malibu.
that. They were like, they don't. He doesn't even like fish or sushi, or they don't
They
even
don't even
like.
like
Yeah.
sushi. Yeah, but like he got. I mean, he was trying to impress her, so like she's like, I'm gonna go.
Oh.
Like I'm gonna, like I'm gonna try,
Yeah.
like or whatever. And she said that in that moment
She
that it
knew.
clicked for her,
It clicked for her right
and
away. I'm
she
like, okay, it's I guess love at first sight. Austin McBroom, Catherine.
love at first sight. Well, not even love at first sight, because she said that some lady or some woman, I don't know if you remember, but she was saying how whenever you really know somebody, like you skip the dating
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
phase
yeah,
and
yeah.
kind of like already start. It's kind of like a U-Haul. Like to me, it was just giving like, oh, then you're talking a little bit like a U-Haul situation. Like you already
Yeah,
are like being intimate. You're already
yeah,
like moving forward. You're already like you feel very
yeah, yeah,
connected.
yeah, right away.
Um, have you ever felt like that before? Have you ever had that? No, huh?
Ugh, I don't know. I feel like every day that just happens to me. I feel like
Mm.
that just happens to me, but
I
yeah,
think it was so weird. I think just because like I've obviously like been divorced and like gone through all those things,
yeah.
but like a lot of the stuff that they were talking about, I was like, wow, like
You,
I've had all those feelings
you
before.
yeah, they clicked.
Like I feel like whenever I met my ex-wife, like
Yeah.
the moment that we were very connected, I was like, I'm gonna marry this girl.
Was
Like,
it hard watching it? Because I mean, it probably hit a lot of it, and like, and you feels there. Like I know my
yeah, it was like bittersweet a little
yeah.
bit, or it was kind of like, oh, I felt that too, or like, oh, because I know one time she said, I wrote this
I
down.
wrote quotes too. I wrote
She said,
quotes.
I cried in, yeah, she said, I cried in ocean.
Oh no.
And I never felt like more seen, more heard,
Yeah.
because when I was like going through my separation, oh my God, I felt like I could have filled the sea like 50 times
Mhm.
with tears.
Mhm.
Like,
It was
um,
for me. It was kind of. I mean, it was a little bit hard, like her even just watching her discuss like the cheating and everything. But then also that, like, I know she was uh pregnant for a lot of those times. So just I know as a woman for sure, it's like you guys.
yeah,
It's like the hormones and everything. They get all these things, and on top of
yeah.
that, you getting cheated on. I just could not even imagine how she felt. But she was
I
just
think
talking
too,
about
like,
it. So like,
I know. And her talking about the haircut
yeah, that
when she was saying she took her daughter to get a haircut and her phone
yeah,
died. And in her moment, she's just being a mom. Like, she's just trying to get her daughter's
yeah,
like
just a
first
moment.
haircut
Yeah,
photos. And there's Austin's little side piece,
the
like
whole paragraph.
texting him a novel.
Wait, did you see the clip? Because I
It's just
saw the
like,
clip. I mean, I had not seen that clip or that video before, but I saw on TikTok that people were posting it of the clip of her taking the video. You could
yeah,
clearly see the whole novel.
you can see at the top, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, ooh,
And I think it's so crazy because she said a line. It was like, if you love your wife, you wouldn't, or something along those lines. And I was like,
mhm,
no, because the way that I read that line,
mhm.
like I read that, like, if you love
Literally,
your wife, you would, or like,
the one
or
thing.
you would leave your wife for me, or like whatever. And I
No,
was like,
if I felt that, but she said a couple of things. What did you say? Oh, the one thing I wanted the quote that I took is forgiveness is key because I think that kind of like just I just saw her talking about all these like crazy things and things that he was putting her through, but she seemed like very at peace. She seemed very like
oh my God,
I'm
yeah.
like okay, I did
And I
her
think
through it.
also like one thing that I really commended her on was because I feel like I was kind of that way in the beginning of like, okay, you cheated. How do we fix this?
Right.
Like, okay, you did that. How do we fix it?
Mhm.
Like she was really like about her vows and her commitment, and I commend her for that. And I think one thing that she said that really stuck with me, and I thought you would have had this written down. She said, if a man has time to go in the bathroom, He has time to cheat. And
Period.
period.
About that.
Period.
About that. Um,
Felt that.
yeah, I think,
If a man has time, if a woman or a man has time, like hell, if they have time to take a shower by themselves, they have time to cheat.
and it's kind of when you say it like that, it's also kind of like it puts things in perspective a lot. Like also, can you trust
Because I
me?
felt I was the same way.
Yeah.
I was the same way, Jonathan. I swear to you, I was like,
Yeah.
we are together all of the time. How?
Yeah.
When? Where? Like, and then whenever I found out how, when, and where, I was like, oh,
Well,
you had plenty of time. Like,
whenever she also said
I
like
also think,
that she also never felt like he was literally like it never felt apologetic. It never felt like he was sincere. And
yeah,
apparently she only
no,
got like an apology like recently too. Like she's been
yeah,
going through
because
all
he
this.
said she said that he finally said like I cheated, and I think his self awareness, like that's his journey and like something that he has to like overcome.
Yeah.
But I think also hearing her say like forgiveness is key, and like I couldn't agree more because at the end of the day, like
Mm-hmm.
I I loved the person that I
Mm-hmm.
loved, and it's still love. It's all love. It's all good.
Right.
It's all forgiveness. Like it is what it is. Like we're moved on.
Yeah.
Like
But
it is all
like the
good.
thing where she says like he had just recently said I cheated and all that. Like I went through a situation where they were still not like I feel like up till the day like if I were to ask somebody right now that I know and I've had this similar situations like I could they would still not tell me I did this and that and it's kind of that's why sometimes like forgiveness key whatever I think we
Yeah,
have is
but I also think it could be the opposite. It could be the opposite because I feel like I had someone who would be like, "Yeah, I cheated. I know I did.
yeah
Like I know what I did." And it's like, "Do you?
yeah
Do you know what you did?" Like I don't think you really know what you did.
mm-hmm.
But um yeah, I think Austin has a lot of like growth. I also think and I like okay. Me, I went through the worst time of my life.
Yeah,
I poured myself into God.
halfway to crazy live from our ayahuasca trip. I realized also everyone else around me is the problem and not me. So I think once you realize
Yeah.
that is when you're thriving.
Girls who beef with people's ex, like
Oh, we had a little interesting run-in with some people because we were just talking about like marriage and all that, and I'm the most problematic one, and the one they love the
and the
most.
favorite.
Yeah, I know you've met my siblings. We all have different energies, but I feel like not gonna brag, but I have the best one.
But I think that was also really hard, like on my body. Just I don't know, like I was literally throwing up like
Yeah.
3 times a day,
Yikes.
and I was like, I don't want to do this.